Christopher Dean Llewellyn, are you ready to enter the Tower of Truth?
Ready as we'll ever be.
I'm ready.
Yep.
The Tower of Truth's awful fragile.
It's worrying, isn't it?
It's teetering there already.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is how the Tower of Truth works. It's like Jenga, but every single block has a number on it. It corresponds to a question from the magic clipboard. Okay. And the higher the number, the deeper the question. So you can kind of choose how deep you want to go.
Oh gosh. Okay.
So pull it out and then just put it on the top.
No,
so
totally tracking.
They all look quite high numbers. Even 4, that's very high. Very high number.
Well, when you don't know the scale.
1 to 48. There you go. 1 to 48. Okay. So go ahead.
Excellent. I'm just going to take the 2.
Oh, he's doing 2.
No,
sometimes the tower doesn't allow you to take a question.
It didn't let me take. Okay. Number 4, please, Bob.
All right.
That's really good, that.
Waffles or pancakes?
I'm a pancake guy.
Yeah.
That was certainly what brought us to the States.
Yeah.
$5.99 all you can eat pancakes at Steak and Shake that sealed the deal.
I don't know. I find them a bit crap.
Hey!
Okay.
Get what you pay for.
You do?
I mean, starting out, $5.99 pancakes, that's cheap eating on the road too.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, and also you get like 9 pancakes. That's you for 4 days.
It's so good. It was so good. I'd recommend it to anybody out there.
Was it cakey?
Very, very cakey indeed.
We buy cake.
Mapley too.
All right.
Well, not mapley. They're not going to give you that for $5.99.
No. It's not fake. It's the syrup.
Whatever.
Yeah.
So it's the artificial version.
Syrupy.
I think you should go for 48.
You think so?
I would love to see a high
I'm trying
scale.
the chaos method where I just go for 16 and see how short we can make the game. All right, let's go.
There we go. Oh, that just came out. Ooh.
All right. This is the deepest one. All right. What is something you wish you could change about yourself?
Oh gosh. I think probably I'm a bit of an overreactor. You know, a bit prone to just going off. So Gareth would say that. I'm going to be very calm today.
I wouldn't say it in front of him.
Yeah.
Or behind his back all the time.
You want to conquer this tower. That's like you want to do the conquer. Just tip this thing over.
I know. There's a rage simmering underneath the surface.
Have you ever seen the Avengers where they tell Bruce Banner to, can you turn into the Hulk?
Yeah.
Like, we need to get you angry. And he goes, no, I'm always angry. And then
That's
he turns
the
into
scene.
the Hulk. That's so good. Such a good moment. All right,
This
here we
your
go.
ship.
Thank goodness I didn't have to answer something that I want to change about myself.
I know, and I didn't go for flatulence, which would have told me.
I think that's the one we all want you to change. No.
Oh, there we
Number
go.
16. Oh, I did go for the chaos method there, Chris.
Well, I like that though.
Yeah, nuts. I'm drawn to it. I'm like the Joker.
I can't stand blank.
I can't stand outward expressions of stupidity mixed with selfishness. And it happens a lot in driving. You know, whenever somebody parks across a road, but there's a traffic light and they're not going anywhere, and it's half stupidity and half selfish, not being aware of other people's needs. That's an example. Can't stand that.
All right. Well, let's keep going. Your turn now.
Okay, let's.
You did ask.
No,
You know what I'm saying?
the truth. The truth sometimes hurts.
Yes.
It will set you free.
Oh wow, that's so in there.
That too, surely, is that's. Oh, yeah, well, we'll touch
No, that's a
Number 1.
Maybe
He's off.
Maybe 19.
19.
I think it can be done for sure. I don't know.
No, you've done it. Nope, just pull away there.
There we go.
I believe in you.
There we go.
Don't know about that. Okay, 19, middle of the pack.
All right, fill in the blank. I wish I could go back and change.
You know, before I got married, before I had kids, I wish I had just sat there and appreciated how much time I had. I felt like I was so busy, and what I needed to do was just sit there and go, this is it.
Yeah.
You're living right now.
That is true.
That was it.
Couldn't be more right.
Or like done something productive, like gone on Duolingo and learned a language during that time. But instead, I just felt like I was busy and clearly wasn't.
Okay, so if you were on Duolingo now, what language would you learn?
Spanish for sure. You see, we learn French at home, and that's useful if you go to France. Whereas Spanish is useful literally right where I am now.
We can go to Montreal as well,
Yeah.
but I mean,
Right.
who's going to do that?
Oh, sorry, yeah, Canada.
Yeah,
And
some of it.
Yeah, it was somewhat useful, Except they all speak English so well.
Yeah, I know. Je voudrais un croissant. That's how you really do.
Chante avec moi. Sing with me. That's useful for us.
That is nice. No, that is very nice. What about où est la bibliothèque? That's also really
It's
useful.
not really useful in the internet age.
No, probably not.
Okay, so this involves your phone.
That's it. Okay, got it.
Your last text is your campaign slogan.
I'm here.
Yes!
That was my
pretty
last
good.
text to you.
Nice.
I'm here.
Well, now I know that my last text was.
There we go.
That's not a bad one either. No, is it? You
That's
can
what I
make
mean.
t-shirts out of that.
I'm pretty sure that would get you elected if you just don't say anything, but you just thumbs up. There you go. Look at that.
Cheek.
Whatever you think.
You're probably right. I'm here for it.
All right, go ahead.
Oh yeah, and take a slice at the tower.
Yeah.
I'm interested in 40, but I'm worried it's going to ask me about my life choices again.
When I had 40, I wasn't interested in it.
All right, I'm not even going to look at it. Why? Oh,
Oh.
I feel bad because you're getting all the deep ones, man.
Cavalier. No, it's all right. I'll be better at it this time.
What life lesson did you learn the hard way?
Stop hitting the big numbers. You keep going big numbers.
Everything over 40 is like that. Just so you know.
okay.
Good to know now, I know.
Good to know.
I think I discovered the limits of how hard I can work the hard way. I think that was, I certainly hit that ceiling and went through it. After years of touring, probably about 10 years in, it was like, okay, we've made 10 albums, we've gone on like 58 tours. I think I'm freaking out now.
Yeah.
And it definitely took a year and a half of recovery and trying to like just recenter and remember what it's all about. So that was something I learned the hard way, I would say.
All right, go ahead and grab it.
All right, here we go. 40. It's not for me. The Lord doesn't want to lead me down some self-discovery today.
That 45, is that?
Then you know.
Already went for the 20s.
24, that's a good,
Yeah.
in-between zoo. We're not talking about, I am going to Southwest you, 100%.
Oh, that's good. I think we need to speed this up now.
Favorite place in the world?
It's hard not to say home. You're kind of going, where else would I want to be? And then I go, probably home. At the minute, my favorite place in the world is my front porch. Just sit there. That's where I would choose to be at any stage. Are we still going?
Yeah, go ahead. Go.
All right.
Here we go.
Well, it's not like there's a tornado coming or anything.
Yeah. We should be totally fine.
All right, so call or text?
Text. I am terrified of the phone. Always have been. Of phone calls, terrified. Hate it. And it's like roller coasters. You don't want to go on the first. If I'm making phone calls, I'll line them all up in a row because once you get your first roller coaster over with, you're like, I can do more. Same with phone calls. You got to line them up.
The roller coaster methods.
Yeah.
I mean, you know what I'm not into? This is controversial.
I know what you're going to say.
When people just talk and leave it for me.
A voice text?
Yeah, well, the ones that disappear.
Yes, I do.
The lazy voice text. I don't
Yeah.
like that. I can't go back and review it. I just feel like
Kind of disrespectful. It's like,
it's
hey, I'm a
disrespectful.
busy guy and I can still do this.
Yeah, could you just consider what you were going to say as well before you did it? Yeah, I was just thinking you should make music. That's usually what they have to say.
Yeah.
Anyway,
All right, go ahead and take a.
Gosh.
Go for the.
a big swing.
Yeah, go for the big swing.
Whatever. I don't care. It's coming.
You keep saying I don't care, but then you are actually quite good at what's happening. Sweet home Alabama. There we go. 29.
Favorite meal on the road?
If I could speak on his behalf, his favourite meal on the road is currently Golden Grahams.
Oh, that's
cereal.
true.
Oh,
That's
He
true.
gets off stage, makes a wee bowl, pours his milk in, eats about 4 bowls of that, and then off to bed.
I love. You guys are doing some great things with cereal.
We're on the forefront.
Is that a General Mills product, which is up near
Minnesota,
your,
that's
your
right, I
neck of the
believe it
woods,
is.
isn't
Congrats. That also Lucky Charms.
Yeah, well done, you guys.
Yeah.
You guys are more Irish. That's why you like us.
Now, are Lucky Charms, is that just an American thing, or are they in Ireland?
Racism, very much. So it's utter racism. But no, not in Ireland. You can't sell Irishness to Ireland.
You can't.
That's right.
You just
No, we don't.
So what's the Irish version of Lucky Charms? Do you have a cereal that has the marshmallow bits in it, and what's it called?
No.
Uncle Sam's. It's a guy with a big cowboy hat. It's called
Uncle Sam's America Diabetes. There we go.
They're called Yeehaw.
All right, let's do one last one. Are you?
Is it me?
Yeah, here, look. Oh no.
Come on, Chris, you can get this one.
Yay! That was a good tower run.
Okay.
Okay, so one more question is I'm going to try to find the one that I'm going to have you guys
Imagine if I
sign.
had done it.
What's the time when, and I'll ask you this because you had so many deep questions. You got to take a breath. Okay.
I feel like you had a whole therapy session here today.
I did, I know. And I was worried what you were going to charge me.
Still no. It's on the way out. They charge it.
When's
Carol.
the time when your life fell apart and God put it back together?
Lots of times. I could think of. I'm the kind of guy who likes to have a vision and a mission and a plan and do stuff. And we started Rend as a church in 2002. And it had become really successful. We had lots of people in their 20s and 30s, reaching them, all that sort of stuff. I was praying for a wife, met a girl, it was going great. I'm probably about 27 at this stage. And kind of all of it just seemed to disappear in a weird way. And I remember my best mate moved to America. Shame on him. I would never do that. And he moved to America, and it just felt so isolated. Felt like the dreams God had given me had fallen apart. And had to more or less go for a walk every night from midnight till about 2 a.m. I live by the beach, and that's where the Lighthouse song and all sort of comes from, you know. But praying and doing that sort of stuff, because it just felt like sometimes we have all these plans and we build up this future and this is what it looks like, and then that God's like, all right, well, that was cool, now we're doing something else, and it can feel like everything falls away. But that scripture, unless a grain of wheat falls to the ground and dies, it can't produce new life. In Matthew was kind of like what saw me through. And then we started doing some stuff all over the place, and I met my now wife, and she joined the band, and next thing we're off. Got an email from Chris Tomlin, and all these doors, flung open. So there's definitely been seasons. I mean, of course, 2020 would have been another time, but that would be really boring for everybody because we're all like that. But that a time where you just got all your plans and visions, and you see where God's working, and then suddenly God's gone silent, and you're not sure where you are. So.
All right, so you can sign the top and the side of that one, and then
there you go. I just wrote for King and Country, Gareth Gilkison, just in case they need another international member. I like the way it says for King and Country.
All right, let's go.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
That's fun. Thank you.
Enjoyed it. The Tower of...
I like this idea.